But the reality is that we don't take any of this stuff with us. We buy stuff, we consume things, and then our heirs or our kids maybe will have to do something with that. So while it's not necessarily a part of our financial plan to do this, I think it's important to inventory the things you have and really determine their importance in our lives.
Welcome to the M-Advisor Podcast. I'm Paul Morton, a certified financial planner professional. The M-Advisor Podcast exists to help busy professionals get an educated and clear vision about money. Talking about money is difficult enough as it is. Discover the confidence in creating a customized financial plan in a calm and casual environment. Not every professional should have the same financial plan. Everyone is different. Let's celebrate that. Every financial plan should be different too. Music used in this show is by the band Forum. Discussions in this show should not be construed as specific recommendations or investment advice. Always consult with your investment professional before making important investment decisions. Securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Inc., a broker-dealer. Member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Inc., a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and M-Advisor are not affiliated.
Welcome to the M-Advisor Podcast. I'm Paul Morton. M-Advisor provides customized financial plans for busy professionals. The M-Advisor Podcast comes out on payday, the 15th and 30th of each month. Today we're going to talk about priorities a little bit in our lives, both as it sits financially and maybe otherwise. Here recently in Oklahoma, there was a breakout of wildfires all over the state. There was some really dry, high winds that came in and caused a lot of fires to start and spread. And it was really kind of a surreal moment for so many people here in Oklahoma. I know other parts of the country, California specifically, gets wildfires quite often. On the news, we quite literally watched people's lives go up in flames, and not necessarily their lives. I don't know if anyone was killed during that time. Everything they've been trying to build, whether that be a lot or a little, to us, everything we're building is a lot. Regarding our stuff, it's easy to get caught up in, I want this and I want that, and we're setting goals to get this or get that. But the reality is that we don't take any of this stuff with us. We buy stuff, we consume things, and then our heirs or our kids maybe will have to do something with that. So while it's not necessarily a part of our financial plan to do this, I think it's important to inventory the things you have and really determine their importance in our lives. And I'm not suggesting that everyone or anyone live a more minimalistic lifestyle. I just think it's important to take inventory of what matters. I was talking with a family the other day who showed me pictures of flames over the tree line right outside of their house, threatening to eat up their house. And it was right there in their property. And they were saying they had so much time to gather things. It was a slow-moving situation before it got to that point where they were supposed to be evacuated. But there was so much time to gather stuff. So you have time to sit and reflect. And even me personally, I had a little suitcase and put some pictures together just in case I had to leave and be evacuated from my own house. But it puts into perspective the stuff, which we have young kids, we don't really have nice stuff anyway, but the stuff doesn't matter. None of that really matters. We're here, some of us have kids and some of us don't, but with our family, we have kids, and the things that we can pass on to our kids and our kids' kids are the memories, the pictures, the things that we can't replace. Couches and lamps and tables and chairs, those are all replaceable. A house is replaceable. pictures and memories and things to hold on to that center around your family specifically, that's not necessarily replaceable. So one thing that I think is a good thing to do is, while taking inventory of what does matter, get it together to where if you had to leave, you even have maybe just a little briefcase of like a go bag or a go case where the most important things might be in some sort of hard fireproof case or some sort of protective case set aside somewhere. Or at least you know where the things are that really matter, so that if you do have to make a quick decision to get out from a fire or a storm or a flood or whatever it may be, that you can get it, because the couches, they don't matter. Now, one thing that I also recommend doing, and this isn't about the stuff that matters, this is really secondary. So go around your house and just take a picture of each room. Because when you do have to replace the stuff, let's say that our house did burn down and we're sitting down with the insurance company saying, hey, all of our stuff got destroyed. Let's seek to replace it because it's all replaceable. And we have insurance to replace it. Well, one thing the insurance company might say is, well, what did you have in there? And we can go on listing, we have this or we have that. But it could get down to the situation where the insurance company might say, okay, great. Can you prove it? And then it would be hard to replace something that you can't prove that you had. So I might even suggest go take a picture of each room. And that way the insurance company would be like, oh, you had a lot of clothes, or you had a TV, or you had a couple couches here or there. Let's replace those. I think, first of all, figure out what matters, because figuring out what matters is the top priority. And then organize what matters. And then you can get minor details on everything else. So figure out what really matters. What is irreplaceable? Look through your house or look through your stuff. Look at your relationships. What is it that matters? So again, just sometimes we're faced with situations where it causes us to reflect a little bit. And the stuff, the things, they just don't matter. We don't take them with us. Our kids are going to have to do something with our stuff. So I think it would be a good idea for us all to detail and figure out, categorize what matters and really what we want to pass on to the next generation. Thank you for listening. I'm Paul Morton. This is the M-Advisor Podcast. The M-Advisor Podcast comes out on payday, the 15th and 30th of each month. M-Advisor provides customized financial plans for busy professionals. Visit m-advisor.com to schedule meetings and to find more content like this. Thank you for listening. Until next time.